Okay, so we have seen problems on this gauge pressure as well as vacuum pressure, and I said there is a small mistake here. This should be fully this fluid up to H1, fully the fluid will be there. I've shown you in the problem also that one. Right. So today we are going for the differential manometer. So what we have seen in FMHM lab, the YouTube differential manometer, that is the thing which you are going to see with problems. There we have calculated only the H1 and H2 values, and now we are going to find the pressures, unknown pressures in the pipes or in the flows where we don't know the pressure. We are going to find by using this differential manometer, right, to find the pressure difference. So these are the devices which are used for measuring the difference of pressures between 2 points in the same pipe or the different pipe. Suppose in the same pipe, we can find the difference of pressure at the P1 as at one end and P2 at the other end. We can find the difference. So what is happening there? How much pressure difference will be there at the inlet of the pipe and how much pressure is there at the outlet of the pipe? We can find by using this. Difference can be found out, right? So here, what we have is same thing. Last class we have seen a U tube, a glass bent as a U tube is connected to one end here. So what we are going to do in this is we are going to connect these two ends to a single pipe or two different pipes, depending upon the problem. If he's asking to find the pressure difference in the two different pipes, we'll connect it to another pipe here. Suppose same pipe is there, we'll draw a horizontal pipe and we'll connect it to at the two corners. So that is the difference here. So here we are having again two types of YouTube differential manometers. That is, differential manometers are two are there: YouTube differential manometer and inverted YouTube differential manometer. So these are the things. Okay, so this is the things. So if you can see here, A and B, these are the two pipes of the cross sections we are seeing here. That is not pipe here. We are seeing the cross section of the pipe. So A is one pipe and B is other pipe, and this U-shaped tube is connected to two pipes, A and B. So what happens? We are having one of the manometric fluid here, right? So this will give some head in this. That height is Y, H value is Y, and this water or some other fluid will give some height here. So what is the height here? Can anyone tell? What is this? How much height? Above XX. What is this height?
X plus H. Sir.
Yes. So here he is given one more value for X. So this becomes up to here it is X and this is H. So total value is X plus H here. So the pressure because of this head is PG X plus H. Nothing but total height is X plus H. Already I said P is equals to rho GH. So what happens? The pressure inside this tube above the XX will be rho into G into the height of this fluid, that is H plus X. Depending upon the problem, it will change. Suppose if you see here in the left side column, what is the pressure here? Rho G, this total height, rho G H. So the H becomes X plus H, full height. And in the right side, if you see, here two fluids are there. So one is manometric fluid and other is the normal B. What is the fluid is there in the B, that fluid. So there we'll get three pressures totally. One is the fluid pressure generated because of this mercury pressure because of this fluid in the tube, and the pressure which is unknown, that is PB. So PA and this pressure will be there in the left line. So if you see here, the 2 points A and B are maybe at the same level. Suppose if you see these both are at the same level, the two pipes, and we are going to find the pressure difference, or some of the pipes may be at the two different heights. Here you see A at the top side, B at the bottom. So we are going to find difference in these two pipes by using this YouTube differential manometer, pressure difference. So what we have our liquid, that is specific gravities we need to know. These points are connected to YouTube differential manometer. So this A point and B point are connected to YouTube differential manometer. Now we need to find the expressions for this. So what we know already, we know that at the datum line, pressure in the left limb, pressure at the left limb is equal to pressure at the right limb. So first we need to find the pressure in the left limb, right? So first I'm showing for the two pipes at different levels. If you see here, again I'm showing the same image. Two pipes A and B are at the two different heights, these heights, right? So what we'll do after connecting the YouTube differential manometer, definitely it will show some readings like this. So what we need to do, we need to take a datum line where the mercury level is low. There you need to draw a datum. We should consider that as datum. Then you need to know the heights here, right? So first, if you see pressure above XX, pressure above the datum line in the left limb. So this side, this figure you see in the left limb. So above the datum line, two pressures are available. That is one pressure which we don't know as PA. So that is PA plus pressure created because of this head. This called pressure head. This X plus H is called pressure head. So pressure created because of this height is, suppose if you take the density of this fluid is rho1. So density rho1 into G into H is a general formula, rho G H. So here H is nothing but X plus H. So that's why we got rho1 G into in term of X, H plus X. So these values in problems he will give how much height is given, how much length is here, that he will give. So this is a basic thing which you need to remember. Rho G H is a general formula. So H here is X plus H. So that is the pressure above your datum line in the left limb. Next, find the pressure above the datum line in the right limb. So here if you see, we have three things. One is PB, one is this pressure head, other one is this pressure head. So totally three pressures will be there above the datum line in the right limb. So for the right limb, if you see, first we have PB, this one, PB, plus this one. How much height is there? Y. So rho into second fluid, rho 2 into G into H means here how much H is there? That is Y. Rho G H is the formula. So rho 2 G into Y is the pressure created because of this head in the right limb. Next we have this column. So that is rho G. Rho G is nothing but here this value, density of the mercury. So rho G into G into how much height of this is there? H is there. So rho G H is the mercury head. So totally we got three pressures in the right side. So if you want to get the pressure difference, we need to equate both. So equating the left limb pressure and right limb pressure, finally you will get PA minus PB or PB minus PA is equals to this equation you will get. That we need to solve. Okay, please roughly you can note it down. What you will note? YouTube differential manometers. In that, two pipes at different levels is the first one. Two pipes at the same level is the second one. Roughly draw the figures and you can write here. For this first one, the pressure above XX in the left limb is equals to this value. Pressure above the XX in the right limb is equals to this. Right? Please copy it fastly. Then after that, you can write difference of pressure at A and B is equals to what we need to do. We need to equate both. So you'll get PA minus PB is equals to the remaining terms. It will be like this. Okay. Any doubt here? If you have any doubt, please ask me. But please copy that for the two pipes at the different levels, these formulas. Similarly, if you see two pipes at the same level, see here, A and B both are at the same level here. So that's why we can say they are at the same level. So now again, the same concept we'll use. We'll draw the datum line where the mercury level is at the lowest side. So draw a datum line here, XX. So first find the pressure in the right limb. So in the right limb, if you see, again, we have three terms here. One is PB, one is rho G X, rho G into this height. Another one is rho G into G. Rho G is nothing but density of mercury. Rho G into H. So three terms here. Rho G into G into H is the first term. Rho 1 into G into X is the second pressure. And PB is the third pressure. Similarly, if the left lamp, if you see, in the left lamp, we have only two things. One is PA and one pressure because of this head. So that is rho 1 G. What is the height here? Is total height, H plus X. So rho 1 G into H plus X is the pressure created because of this head. Okay, plus PA. Okay, after that you need to write here difference of pressure at A and B. The third point I have missed here. Just write down there. Difference of pressure is PA minus PB. Both you equate it. Equate these two terms. You'll get final PA minus PB equal to. You get the formula there. Please write down that. Yes, who is this 310? 19H51A0310. think he's from A section. Yes, if you finished copying that, please inform me. We'll go for the problems. Yes, have you completed this? Can I go for the next slide? Yes, Anil Kumar, 374.
Sir.
Is it over or shall I wait?
No, it's over, sir. I have written. Other members again.
Okay. Please inform me if you have completed others. Karthik, 377.
Sir, 1 minute diagram call.
Okay, right. From the first unit, these problems are most important. So if you have any doubt, please clarify now only. Pradeep, 305.
Sir,
Just now you have joined, huh?
yes, sir. I think class was
What did?
afternoon join కమ్మరు అనుకున్నా సార్ మళ్ళీ FMH ఇప్పుడు జాయిన్ కమ్మనులే అని
Okay, right. 308 also. Nursing.
Sir,
Right. Yes.
the first unit we get the theory problems or the theoretical.
I didn't get first unit.
On the first unit we get the theory questions or the problematic one.
Problems may be asked from this topic, manometers or viscosity. You have problems on viscosity and manometers that may be asked.
Sir, do we get the theory questions from first unit?
Theory mostly not possible because that much big type problems theory is not there from first unit. So mostly problems will be there for the long type answers. Short answers may be asked, properties and everything.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So please copy the first problem on this differential manometer. Is it visible?
Sir, yes, sir.
Yes. Or I will show the PDF format if you need, like yesterday. This is better, no? Yes, can you see the question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So what he's telling, a differential manometer is connected at 2 points A and B of 2 pipes. So here he's mentioning it is of 2 pipes as shown in the figure. Luckily he's given figure also. In some problems he may not give. So there he will give the concept how to draw it. Like yesterday we have seen one problem. He'll give all the things. What is the X value, H value, how much height difference is there, that he will give. So that type of problems will be a little bit difficult if you are unable to understand what he is given in the problem. Right? So the pipe A contains a liquid of specific gravity 1.5. So for the first pipe A, he has given S1 value or SA if you take, because he said A and B points. So SA equal to 1.5. Specific gravity units. What is unit of specific gravity?
No units.
No units. Okay. Specific gravity, no units, since it is a ratio of density to density. Right, specific gravity of A is given, SA is equals to 1.5, while for B point, pipe B, specific gravity is 0.9. So SB, S suffix B is 0.9. So the pressure at A and B, he has given here already. The pressure at A point and B point is given, but he gave in terms of kgf per centimeter square. We need Newton per meter square, right? So 1 kgf, please write down. After writing the question, you can write down 1 kgf equal to 9.81 Newton. 1 kgf equal to 9.81 Newton. Remember that, right? So pressures at A and B. So PA, you can write here like this. PA, after writing the question, you write on that given data, right? So pressures are given. So find the difference in the mercury level in the manometrial differential manometer. So he's asking only the difference of the mercury level. He's not asking the pressure difference, because directly he gave the pressure values 1 and 1.8. So that's why instead of asking pressure difference, he's asking something missing in the diagram. So what is that missing term? You can see here. So this value is asking. See the image. H value. What is the pressure difference value? What is the difference in the mercury level in the manometer? Is asking. Right. First write on the question. I think this will be better. Question and diagram, you can see both at once. Right, have you completed the question? Yes, if you completed, please write down the given data now. So what is given first? Specific gravity of the fluid A. In the pipe A, which liquid is flowing, that specific gravity is given. So write the given data. SA, capital SA equal to 1.5. Now find the density of A, row A, symbol row A, right? Like this. First given data SA equal to 1.5. Next to row A equal to 1500. How we got this 1500? Density is equals to specific gravity into 1000. Write the term here. 1000 into 1.5. Specific gravity SA into 1000. So density of A equal to 1500 kg per meter cube. Right after that, next what he gave? He gave the specific gravity of liquid B. So SB equal to 0.9. Then find density of point B, density of B, fluid B. So rho B equal to 0.9 into 1000. 0.9 into 1000 is 900 kg per meter cube. 900 kg per meter cube. Right, these two terms is given. From this, we need to find the density of the fluids. Next, he gave the pressure values directly. The pressure at A is 1 kgf per centimeter square. So we need to convert two terms here. One is this kgf to newtons, the centimeter square to meter square. We need to know the pressure in Newton per meter square. So 1 kgf per centimeter square. Write down there. PA, this one, like this. PA, P suffix A, PA equal to 1 kgf per centimeter square, which he has given, is equals to. So this kgf is converted into newtons by multiplying it 9.81. So 9.81. Now it became Newton per centimeter square. So now convert centimeter square into meter square. So 1 centimeter in terms of meter becomes 10 square. 10 power minus 2. So if it comes at the top side, it becomes square, power 4. So 9.81 into 10 power 4 Newton per meter square. If you have any doubt in this conversion, please ask me. I'll tell again. Okay. So first convert kgf into newtons. So 1 kgf equal to 9.81 Newton. And this is divided by centimeter square. So in meters, you'll get minus 2. M power minus 2 you'll get. Sorry, 10 power minus 2, not M power minus 2. 10 power minus 2 whole square. So 10 power minus 4 will be at the bottom. Take this to the top side, you'll get 9.81 into 10 power 4 Newton per meter square. Okay. So PA equal to 9.81 into 10 power 4 Newton per meter square now. Next, PB also you need to convert. So PB is equals to how much he has given? 1.80 kgf per centimeter square. So 1.80 kgf per centimeter square is equals to first the term which is given 1.8. Here 1 means 1 into 9.81 into 10 power 4, same thing. So 1.8 into kgf is converted into Newton as 9.81 into again centimeter square converted into meter square. So into 10 power 4. So totally 1.8 into 9.81 into 10 power 4 Newton per meter square. Please copy these data first. Then we'll see the remaining things. Draw the diagram also. Please draw the diagram neatly. See here. Here these heights he is given in terms of meters only. Sometimes he'll give in centimeters. So at that time we need to convert this into meters because all other terms which we are keeping here are in meters only. Okay. So this you can hatch more. It should be mercury, darker in color. And here you can write this as x, nothing but at that section, xx. Pressure in the left limb will be equal to pressure at the right limb. Right, if you are finished, please inform me. After writing the given data and after drawing the diagram, please write down. Now, what we need to know, we need to find the pressure in the left limb above the datum line, above this datum line. How many pressures are there that we need to calculate? Again, we should calculate the pressure in the right limb. So both should be equated since at the datum line, the pressures are equal. Okay. So first what you will write after writing this, write on the point, pressure above the datum line XX in the right limb. Pressure above the datum line, pressure above the datum line in the right limb. Pressure above the datum line in the right limb. So what are the things which we have here? This is the right limb. Above the datum line, we need to take the pressures. So one is this PB. Pressure inside the tube is PB, and the pressure because of this column, this height. How much height is there that we need to find. So here, what is the density here? What we have taken here? Rho B. Density of this fluid is rho B. So this height is how much? Total height of this from here to here, how much?
H plus 2.
Yes. So this height we need to know first. H plus 2 meters. So totally H plus 2 is the height. So now the pressure in this cube becomes rho B G and this height H plus 2. So that is the pressure in the limb plus PB. So in the right limb, we'll get two terms. See here. So one is in the tube. So rho GH is a general formula what we know, pressure, to find pressure. So rho is nothing but the density of the fluid flowing in this pipe is rho B. Already we know what is the second fluid, rho B. So rho B into G into how much height that fluid is flowing. So that fluid is flowing at with the height of this full height. So that is 2 plus H. So that's why we'll get rho G into 2 plus H. This is the pressure in the limb. Only this limb we have taken. Now we have one more pressure PB inside this. So that is also this one. So rho B into G into 2 plus H plus PB. Okay. Any doubt in this? Right. So if you understood this, now substitute all the values which we have except H value. H value is not given. That is the thing which you are going to find. This one. Okay. Please calculate that. You'll get something in an equation form. Nothing but here 900 into 9.81. You have to multiply 9.81 for the two terms here. 9.81 into 2 first term, 9.81 H is the second term. Again, you will multiply this, you get a single term. So here, next after that, you go for the pressure above the datum line in the left limb. So left side, if you see totally how many pressures we'll get, you can anyone tell? Here, above the datum line, if you see, how many? 4 or 3? See properly.
3, sir.
3. Here, these two are same fluid. See. So 2 plus 3 is the height of this. Nothing but 5. Next, this is H for your mercury, and next one is PA. So totally you'll get 3 pressures in the left limb. So one is, see here, this one. This is the density of mercury. So please in given data, you write on this. Density of mercury is 13,600 kg per meter cube. So density mercury into G into H is this pressure head. This pressure because of this height. So rho mgh is the first thing. Next, rho A, since this is the fluid which is in the pipe connected to the first A point. So rho A into G, and both height are same. Sorry, both the fluids are same. So 3 plus 2 is the height. So that I have written here. Rho A into G into 3 plus 2 as 5. Plus the pressure in the tube, PA. Pressure in the tube is PA. So these 3 are the pressures which are in the left limb above your datum line, datum head. Sorry, datum line, above your datum line. Okay, now substitute all the terms. You will get one more unknown term, that is H again here. Okay, please copy. I will wait for a minute. So what is the value of PA? Yeah, PA equal to 9.81 into 10 power 4. So PA value is substitute here. So these two terms will be there to us. One is this equation and the other one is this equation. After writing these two, now write down the next point. Equating the two pressures, we get H value. Find the H value. Both you need to equate. These terms is equals to these terms. Equate both the equations and find H value. Slowly you do, please don't be in a rush. Right, tell the value of H value. Anybody who has solved this is still the H value.
సార్ ఆన్సర్ నెగిటివ్ లో వస్తుందా?
0.181 meter.
అయ్యా,
Little bit lengthy is there. Please slowly you do. You will get it the correct answer. Here first split this term. Since it is multiplied both, so 900 into 9.81 into 2 is the first term. Again you will get plus 9.81 H. First multiply these two, 900 into 9.81, one value you will get. That you multiply with 2 as the first term. Again that multiply with H you will get the second term. So two terms will come here. Anybody who got this answer? 0.181 meter. Nobody. Yes, within 1 minute it will be off. No, please join immediately again.